You need to click that button. Oh, there you go. You're good. All right. Well, hello, everybody. It is Wednesday, time for our CLB Hangout. This is Janet Legere, and I'm really excited because we've actually got some panelists with us today. We've got my wonderful husband, Don, is with us, and Barbara Arpster is with us, one of our lifetime members. I'm really excited for you guys to hear from Barbara because, she's a perfect example of following what's happening at CLB and making it work for her. And so she's got lots to share with you today, and it's going to be a great call. You can see she's got her granddaughter here. Hey, we're work-at-home moms and grandmas. We get to do this and be with the grandkids. Isn't that what this is all about? So I'm going to go into desktop sharing because what I want to do first... okay. It's not letting me share, so we may have a challenge here today, and I may have to just do some talking. For some reason, it's just when I go into the screen share, it's not coming up at all. It's asking me what I want to share, but then nothing is there. So we're just going to have a conversation, I guess. Me, you, and the bears. Isn't that going to be fun? Well, there's a few things I do want to let you guys know, so I'm wondering how I'm going to do this now. Over the last few weeks, we have been covering some varied topics here at CLB, and all of those training replays are now on the blog. And so what I did over the last, let me think now, 12 weeks, I think it is. The first two webinars were held in our ordinary webinar room, in our GVO webinar room. And then we went into the Hangouts so that the calls were all recorded, and I went through and showed you how to set up your autoresponder, showed you how to set up Ad Creator, showed you how to set up all the programs in the Downline Builder. We talked about every single program. Well, all of those training videos are now on our blog, and I think chat, I'm not sure, but I see. I just all right, I only have my two. You see, I'm really new to all this, right? I only have Dawn and Barbara on the chat. I guess, can I go into Q&A and put anything there? No, that says it's disabled. Isn't this great? I just love this, you know. Maybe in the showcase. All right, there we go. No, it's not letting me do anything there either. Well, you know what? I seem to be limited on what I am allowed to do, and I'm not sure if it's because Webinar Jam is attached. Maybe I'm going to have to look into that and start using the Webinar Jam, but I don't seem to have any controls in the room. Let me see if I can add a link here. Oh, all right, not letting me add a domain. All right, well, you know what, guys? You're just going to have to listen to me for a bit here, okay? If you go to contactlistbuilder.com/blog, at the top right-hand corner of the blog, you're going to see, let me get to the blog here, training replays. And on the training replay page, you will find 12 modules. And they take you through the Ready, Set, Go marketing system, what it is, your primary business and the downline builder, your autoresponder, your capture page, your link tracker, advertising with solo ads, viral mailers, content curation and blogging, got backup, protecting your priceless files, Skype, Seek and Send, Club Shop Rewards, and finally, Four Corners Alliance. So we covered all those topics on each week. All the trainings are on the blog. They're also in the members area in the Ready, Set, Go marketing system. So when you log into your CLB members area, if you either go to contactlistbuilder.com or clblearning.com, you're going to log in with your username and password, and once you log in, there's a few things that happen. Number one, there's a video comes up from me to introduce you and welcome you to CLB and let you know where to start. Below that, there's also a video that gives you a tour of the back office. On the left-hand side and just below my video, there's a giant blue button that says the Ready, Set, Go marketing system. That's where the meat of the matter is. That's where everything is. So if you get a chance, you want to go into the Ready Set Go marketing system, and you'll find the training videos, most of them, listed there. Now, not all the pages are set up for the training videos. It's just your basic setup here in the Ready Set Go marketing system. We take you through, we get your autoresponder set up, your capture page set up, show you how to advertise. Okay, so that's what you learn in the Ready Set Go marketing system. How does this benefit you? Well, I'm going to tell you guys, success on the internet is all about your list. It's all about how many people are you connecting with. I connect with people every day who tell me that they are advertising their business and nobody wants to join them, and even though it's free and I can't get anybody to sign up, and what am I going to do? And I ask them, how big's your list? Oh, I don't have a list. So they're advertising their affiliate program, or they're advertising something that's not going to benefit them. And so I have to remind them that if you really want to be successful on the internet, you need to build a list. You need to have a list of people who are following you. I was talking with Barbara this morning and talking about the fact that people probably think that, oh, I can't be like you, Janet. You've been here for so long, everybody knows who you are. They see your name and they want to sign up with you. Well, there's two ways you can look at that. Number one, yes, that's true. I've been here for a long time. But guess what? I started out with nothing. I didn't have a list when I came here on the internet. I didn't have people. I didn't know what I was doing. I started building a list. And I realized that I had a process in place, that there were things I was doing every day that brought subscribers to my list, and that those subscribers were following me. They were starting to join the programs I was using. It's what everyone teaches this day and age. There's a million systems out there. I'm not saying that CLB is the best system. CLB is simply a place where you will learn my strategies. You're going to get a glimpse into the life of Janet Legere. This is what I do on a daily basis. And I can tell you that when I do it on a daily basis, I get regular results. And when I don't do it, I don't get results. Barbara's going to come up in a little while, and she's going to share with you a little bit of her experience. And we've been working very closely. Barbara made the commitment that she was done with this. She was done running from program to program and trying to figure this out and trying to figure that out, and she was going to just stop. And she made the commitment to follow through on what we teach at CLB. So let me go over that for a minute. What do we teach you? We teach you to set up an autoresponder. If you don't have one, you need to stop right now. Just stop. Don't even watch the rest of this video. Just log into CLB and go and join Host and Profit and get signed up and set up with GVO and your autoresponder. We show you how to do it. You need to have an autoresponder. There are some free ones out there. I think MailChimp is free. There's a GetResponse you can join for free for a small list, I believe, and Response Magic, same thing. You begin for free with a small list, and so they're limited autoresponders. It's limited what you can do. At the end of the day, you're going to have to upgrade at some point, because if you get serious about this, and I hope you're serious, you do want to make money online, don't you? Aren't you tired of things not working for you? Aren't you tired of just advertising and doing things? You're doing things every day, but it's not working for you. Isn't it time it started working for you? Well, there's some things you need to do. You need an autoresponder. End of. GVO, $9.97 a month. You can afford that. The benefits of GVO are that you can also have your blog hosted there, so you've got everything in one place, and it's affordable. It's a great way to start. So get started in our back office. Get your autoresponder set up. Go in and set up your lead capture page. Now, I'm going to take a break here and say something, and maybe you guys that are listening to this call will reach out to me, because I'm reaching out to all of you. It's come to my attention that Ad Creator no longer allows you to set up a capture page as a free member. And so I am actively on the lookout for a system that allows you to create a capture page for free. I don't know if there's any out there. I've been looking. I've tried a few, and they're not what I'm looking for. They're not working. And so if that's the case, I simply need to change the training to let you guys know that you're going to need to upgrade in something to have a capture page. Or you can set up with GVO, set up a free WordPress blog, and set up a capture page that way. I am going to do some active training moving forward when we get back from Victoria on how to do that. So I'm going to show you how to set up a blog on your GVO blogging and how to set up a capture page or a landing page, put your autoresponder code in there and be able to use that to build your list. It's not the ideal solution. I mean, there's other options as well. I may do some training on how to use Epic Squeeze Page. It's a one-time purchase, and it's a plugin that goes into your WordPress blog. Creates some pretty amazing capture pages. There are other paid options that we may look at including as well. So I'm reaching out to you guys. I'm hoping that you'll reach back to me and let me know if I can be of help to you. Barbara's saying it's been really nice to learn along with me, and I really appreciate her saying that. You know, and I just want you guys to know, because Barbara brought up a really good point this morning, and her point was that she's not me, and people are going to open my emails. And so my response was, yeah, that's true, sort of. But if you are consistent in your promoting, people will start to see you as an expert as well. They'll start to recognize your name. And let me tell you something, it doesn't take long. And you're going to hear from Barbara shortly, because she's going to tell you about her results and how following what I've been teaching here has really helped her. So you need to get your autoresponder set up. You need to get a capture page set up. So I hope you guys will reach out to me and let me know if you are using a system that works. I've got quite a few. I'm going to start teaching them at CLB. We will have to change some of what we're doing here, because we did have it set up so it was really, really affordable. And I love the fact that with Ad Creator you could set up a capture page. So what I'm going to do is set up a landing page, because I believe that you can use a landing page, and show you how to create one of those in there so that it can just go, or they call it a splash page. And so it'll just go right to your CLB page after. But in the meantime, I am on the lookout for change. You know me, I love change. I'm okay. I love it when I get everything in order and then something changes. It's the one thing you need to get used to on the internet. If you think that, you know, you plug in, you get everything set up, and that's it. You don't have to learn anything else, you don't have to do anything else. That's wrong. The internet is a constant learning experience. But let me tell you something right now. I'm going to make this as simple as I can, right? Whether you're using what I teach at CLB, or you're using another system, and Barbara's using another system, but she's using what I teach at CLB. It all fits together, trust me. I'm going to talk about that in a minute. The whole point of it is about being consistent, because the more consistent you are, the more people are going to look at you as an expert. So you need to have a capture page, and you need to advertise that capture page every day. If you're brand new to internet marketing, or you've been on here forever and a day and you're still not making money, whether you have no safe lists or viral mailers, no advertising resources, or you have a bucket full, you have so many you don't even know where to use them, or you're somewhere in between. At the end of the day, we all have to do the same things. We collect our resources, we make them work for us, and we consistently advertise every day. Now, I know for me, when I'm consistent in my marketing, I get results. When I get in there in the morning and I go through my list, I have a Word document that has all of the safe lists that I use, my viral mailers that I advertise to. Don has a list that he advertises to, so we kind of split that up. And yes, I do my own marketing every day. What do you think of that? How long does it take me? About half an hour. Maybe an hour if I'm, piddling and doing other things. It doesn't take that long. When I was talking with Barbara this morning, she says, if I'm consistent about sending to 10 or 12 lists a day, I'm consistently seeing subscribers. 10 or 12 lists a day. How do you get to 10 or 12 lists a day? One at a time. How do you go through that plethora of resources you've joined over the years to find the ones that work? One at a time. Is it going to take a while? If you don't do it, you're never going to get anywhere. So let me remind you, you need to set up an autoresponder. Whether you use GVO or not, doesn't matter. You need an autoresponder. You need to have an opt-in form that you put on a page somewhere. Whether you use Ad Creator whether you use a different system. There's lots of systems out there. I've been testing the Conversion Pros. You're going to be hearing more about it. I am letting my brain formulate a way that I can include it in CLB, because it's a complete marketing system, lead capture system. I wish I owned it, but it's phenomenal, and it's so easy to create capture pages. I have a capture page created there for CLB that I'm having phenomenal success with, and I'm really excited about what they're putting together. It's very affordable, and yet for many, they may not think it is. So I'm looking at a way to incorporate it. It may be an advanced system for you to use. It's also going to be another income stream. At the end of the day, it's the same thing. Barbara's using a system that's called, yes, Your 8 Steps, I think it's called. And it is a similar thing to CLB. It has a downline builder. Now, the Conversion Pros is just a lead capture system. It has an autoresponder included. That's what I like about it. It has an in-house autoresponder. I can set up a whole series of emails and give you a shared code. They have shared codes for every capture page they create. It's just really brilliant. They've done a great job. The system that Barbara's using is similar to CLB. It has a downline builder. It has programs in the back office where you enter your IDs, you advertise their lead capture pages. All right, so you add your autoresponder, same kind of thing. So you're building your list, and you're bringing people into their system, just like CLB. And it doesn't matter what you're doing; it's about being consistent. So whether you're, I've done some promoting where I'm advertising the lead capture pose, the Conversion Pros capture page to promote Conversion Pros. Guess what? It works. Okay, so I send ads out where people are going to a website to fill out a form. Once they fill out the form, they're directed to sign up in something that I'm promoting. So whether you're doing that with CLB and you're using the CLB autoresponder and the CLB capture page, and you're directing them to sign up in CLB and follow our system, or you're doing it with another program, the method is the same. You're setting up your capture page and you're advertising your capture page every day. You need to wrap your head around whatever you're doing and make sure that's what you're doing. Now, there's other ways to advertise. We get into blogging and all that fun stuff. That's really where it gets fun. But let me say something to you. Why I keep harping on this process is because it's really important that you have this plan of action that you're doing every day, that, wherever you're advertising, whether you're doing solo ads, whether you're using viral mailers, whether you're doing social marketing, you need to be doing it every day. You need to be doing something every day that is sending traffic to your lead capture page so that you can build your list, so that you can grow your business. Once you get into a routine of doing that, and okay, listen, guys, I don't have to click and earn a lot of credits, but I do click and earn credits throughout the day. I do that here, there, and everywhere as they come into me. I don't sit for an hour and click for credits. But there are some places where I'll click for credits. I do read emails. I do look at the emails because I'm interested to see what people are marketing. And every day I do my marketing. It takes me half an hour to an hour. The rest of the time I spend doing some blogging. I do some blog articles. I'm on Facebook socializing. I'm on Skype socializing. I'm always here connecting with people. But my advertising, it is what grows my business. It really and truly is. And that's where you need to get started. So I can't believe we're already at the 20 after the mark. And I would like to bring our panel up. I'm going to ask, we've got Don here, my partner in crime. I'm going to get Don to come up first and just share a bit about, because he's been working side by side with me and doing, the promotions with me. And I know that he can see where, when we're consistent at what we're doing, it's like magic. It's just, this chain of events just keeps happening and happening, and that's what we have to get used to doing, is that we need to be in that consistent mode. Don does a lot of blogging, a lot of content curation, and that too keeps that consistent traffic happening. So Don, come on up. I'm going to go on mute, and come on up and just talk about a bit about the consistency in marketing and being, I guess, serious about business. Over to you.
How's that? Can you hear me now? I wouldn't know because I can't see a text chat, so I'm just going to carry on. Listen, I'm just a simple human being. I'm not a super marketer like Janet. She can get all this done in half an hour or 45 minutes. Takes me a little bit longer because, still getting to know how to, set up the emails right so they show right in the recipient's mailbox. So it takes me a little bit more time. Plus, just like Janet, when she's using safe lists or viral mailers, she reads emails, and I read the emails too. And I also click for credits. But like Janet, I don't spend an hour a day clicking credits. There's no point to that. Better use of our time is to, you know, spend the money and buy the credits, because really, if you boil it down to time, your time here online, you have to have a number for that. So, you kind of have to figure out, what is my hourly wage, and am I earning it doing this type of function? So yes, we all have to get out there and advertise. Yes, unfortunately, we're all home-based business people where we don't have a team of individuals that can help us with marketing. So we do have to take care of all these things ourselves. And, it's a tough go. And it can be frustrating because it can be a slow grow, depending on how many emails you're sending out a day. Like Barbara pointed out earlier in a conversation with Janet and I, that when you stop doing those things, guess what? Your list won't grow. It stays the same. So don't stop. Even do a little bit a day. If you're pressed for time, just grab a couple of mailers and send email to them. But the idea is, once you get started with something, you can't really stop. And right now I'm curating an article for the blog, while I'm sitting here as well. So you can find time to get those things done. If you're looking after your grandchildren, you can find time to sit down for 5 minutes and send out an email. You can find time to, when you find that brilliant article, you have the time to share that on Facebook. You have time to share that on Twitter. It's almost automatic today, and this is how people communicate today, on Twitter and Facebook. So get involved in the marketing process, and don't stop doing what you need to be doing, because when you do, it's even tougher to get going again. And once you make up your mind that this is going to be a profitable endeavor for you, you have to treat it as such, and you have to give it your all. And that's my advice. You got to build your list. Without a list, you don't have a thing. And if you're building your the marketing company's list, you're not doing yourself any good. So even if you're an affiliate marketer or a MLM marketer, just don't feed the company your leads, because they become their leads, not yours. So build your own list, communicate with your list, build that relationship with your list, and things will start growing a heck of a lot faster for you. Reach out to your list, find out what they're good at, what they're not good at, and maybe you can partner together, because home-based business is about finding profitable partnerships with people you know, like, and trust. And with that, Jan, I'll give the room back to you.
Well, thank you, Don. That was some pretty sound advice, I must say. And I got to tell you, he's a pretty hard worker, and the guy is a master at content curation. I just love it. And if you guys want to know more about content curation, we do have a bit of a video there on our blog. Curation Works is in the downline builder at CLB. And I'm going to tell you, when you're ready to venture out and get into blogging, and you learn how to curate content, it's a lot easier than it may sound. It sounds really advanced, but it's not. We've got a great way to show you how to do it. It can really maximize everything you're doing. It's all of a sudden now your blog is generating another source of income for you. So it's pretty awesome. So speaking of generating sources of income, Barbara and I have been working together for a while, and it was a few months ago I'm not sure how long ago. Barbara could probably tell you, but it was a while back that Barbara came to me and she was just really struggling to make everything work. She's tried every system out there, tried everything imaginable, just like all of you, just like all of us. Okay, and I got to tell you guys, I'm always trying new systems. That's okay. I can't. I have lots of resources, and when I try them, they work. And if they don't work, then I don't go forward with that. That's why I've been excited about the Conversion Pros. It works really well. But at the end of the day, there is a plan of action that you need to have in place, and you need to follow it. And what was happening is Barbara was going here and going there, and she was doing a little bit of this and a little bit of that and a little bit of this and sometimes that, and she wasn't getting any consistent results. And so we sat down and we had a little talk, and I let her pick what capture pages she wanted to focus on. I said, just I suggested she focus on her other systems so that she could break even, get to the point where the system is paying itself. It's what I recommend that you guys do in whatever you're using. All right, if it's a safe list, a viral mailer, a lead capture system. I mean, I use a million different lead capture systems. I make sure that when I buy a product, I use it, make sure it works, and then I get other people to use it too so that I break even. And so I suggested that she promote her your 8-step system and focus on that solely, because I had a theory that if she focused on that completely and only advertised that system, it would grow quicker. She'll start getting more people in there, she'll get that momentum going, and she'll get to that break-even point. And so that's what she's been doing. Then she turned sick for a while, so she got sick and she really wasn't doing her marketing. I'm going to let her tell you a little bit about that. But what she found was the trickle still came in because she was consistent in her efforts. And even though she hasn't been doing her marketing as much, she's still been doing it, and the results are obvious. So Barbara, please, hopefully Barbara's got her little 2-year-old granddaughter there, so you may hear a little one in the background. I know she's fascinated with my bears, and she's cute as a button. But I'm going to invite Barbara to come up and just tell a little bit about her story and how following the steps we teach at CLB here and continuing with that focus has really helped her turn her business around. So Barbara, thank you for being on our panelists, one of our panelists today, and we're excited to hear from you. Over to you.
Hello. Hi, I guess you can hear me. Can you hear me?
Yes, you're coming through perfectly.
Okay, I've never participated in one of these. I knew it as soon as she heard my voice. Here she comes running. Come here, baby. Okay. All right, 1 second. I really don't know what more to say. You guys covered it all. I guess I'm here just check, like everything you said. That's it. You have to say hi to the bears.
Hi, bears.
All right, we'll put you on video. You can say hi. Say hi to everybody. Say hi. Say
hi.
Okay.
Hi, buddy.
Okay. Yeah, taking action, being consistent, and patience. Having patience that when you start working with the system.
Hi. Hi, guys. Hi, guys.
When you start working with the system, and she's saying, "Oh, look at that big hand coming in there saying hi." When you start working with the system, everybody wants immediate results, and I think that's what happens. A lot of people, are you watching your program?
Bear.
Is your program on?
Bear.
Yeah, look at the bear saying hi. That's a pretty bear, huh? You have one like that. It's pink.
Yeah.
Why don't you go get your bear?
Yeah.
Go get your bear. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Being patient. You start these systems and you go in there and you put the time in and you set it all up and you do the work, and then you start advertising, and maybe in the first few days you really don't see anything happening and you get discouraged, and then somebody else comes along with this or that that's supposed to be the best. And
Okay.
did you find your bear?
Yeah.
I think it was off by the TV. Go get it. So then you get discouraged and you kind of slack off and you jump into something else. But what I've found over the years, and what Janet has put in my head, it's just focusing, taking the action, being consistent, and you'll start seeing results. The results start coming in. Like Janet said, I was sick a few weeks ago. I slacked off, but I was still getting some leads coming in here and there. Now I'm starting to do my advertising again, and it's starting to pick up. So
Hi. Hi.
you're a little ham. Maybe you should be on here doing the webinar. Look at the bear.
Yes.
Yeah. How about the monkey? We have a monkey. You want the bear? Well, your bear's out by the TV. Okay.
The bear.
So you know, all I can say is
Hi.
just like Janet and Dawn said, you have to take the action, be consistent, be patient. Oh, look at that one.
Bear.
Oh, look, it has a little shirt and a little jacket.
Yeah.
Cute.
And another one sit there.
Yeah, the other one is just sit there.
Hi.
So
Hi.
I gotta say too, I joined Contact List Builder in 2013. Yeah, baby. Oh, that's a panda. That's a panda bear? Okay.
Hi. Hi, guys.
I knew I kind of knew this was going to happen. Oh, the bears are gone. Okay, go find your bear. Go find your bear. It'll come back in a little bit. Go find your bear. Okay, you go find it.
No, I'm
I'm going to mute for a second here. I'm sorry.
Okay, no, you mute for a sec there, Barbara. You know what? And thank you for coming up. This was perfect. I wanted our audience to see that, you know what, she's got her 2-year-old granddaughter there, yet she still came up. She still came on the panel. She knew it would probably be a distraction because you know what it's like. As soon as you start talking, there they are. They're off doing their thing. They could be there for hours. The minute you're doing something, there they are. But what a precious little, oh, goodness gracious, she's sweet. She sure did enjoy those bears, didn't she? So I'm glad I was able to entertain her there. And, you know, just one question for you, Barbara, if you're able to come up here for another second. I just want to know, because you've been very consistent at promoting your one program, are you at that break even, or is it paying for you now? Is it paying you? Hopefully we'll get Barbara to come back. Oh, there she is. So hopefully you heard me there, Barbara. Is your program paying you? It's not. There you are.
Okay, here I am. I have had a few members upgrade to bring in some money. I have not broke even yet, but it's coming. I know it's coming, and I'll just keep being consistent and just keep advertising every day. And any other thing I can say too is it doesn't take a lot of, what I'm finding too is it is best when you can upgrade in some of these programs, because then you're not clicking all day, and that is time consuming and it is boring, but that's something you might have to do a little bit in the beginning until you come across different safe lists that are having their specials and one-time offers. And right now I'm upgraded in 8 different safe lists. So those are like my main go-to ones every day. I make sure I do them, and a lot of them, because you're upgraded, allow you to mail every 3, 4, 6 hours. So that's great too. And at first when I saw that, I thought, well, but I'll use up all my credits, and who's going to read my emails that are going up? But it works. It happens, because maybe the people that are morning people and can click will see it, and then a whole different set of people. You never know. It's just, there's so many people out there with different schedules and different times they can sit down at the computer that they will see your ad. So, and then my plan is to add an upgraded safe list as I can. Try to do at least 1 monthly. You know, by the end of the year, I'll have 12 more upgrades, upgraded safe list to work with, and then you'll have all those extra credits to work with.
That's awesome, Barbara. Wow, what great advice. And you know what you're seeing now in your business, you do have a few upgrades. So you've been consistent, you've got subscribers, a few have upgraded. Now you've got the statistics, so you know how many people are upgrading compared to how many people have subscribed, and you know that you just need to do more of what you're doing. And you know, it's awesome, and you can do it all and still be a grandma because it really doesn't. Just schedule it in. Those are things. Am I right that you get to the point once you get used to doing the marketing that if you've got 10 minutes, you can go and do some ads and bing, bing, send a couple ads out. Those are done.
Right, and once your different systems are set up, or your safe list, and you've got your ad in there, the vast majority of them holds the ad in there for you. There's like a mailing history. You just go in, you pick the one you're sending, you put in your amount of credits, and you click send. I mean, I've already, like in under maybe a half hour, done the 12 the upgraded ones, like bing, bing, bing. You're able to just send them off, and then I look to a few other ones that maybe I'm not upgraded in. That maybe they have you click a few. You have to maybe click 12 different safe lists. Emails before they allow you to mail. But that's okay. But my upgraded ones, they're set up, and it's so fast and simple to go in and just send the mail right off, do the advertising.
And isn't that nice, Barbara? Because that's all set up. You don't even have to think about it. It's like, okay, this is what I'm advertising this week. And then every once in a while, you'll probably go in and maybe you'll create a new ad. But, you've got this time. You just go, nip, nip, done. And the results start coming.
In the mailing history, there's several, maybe the same type of email with different headlines. So I'll go in and change that around. I'll think, oh, I'll send this one today. Oh, I'll send this one. Okay, I got so many clicks on this one the other day. I'm going to send that one again, or and then sometimes I see as I keep sending them, I'll see I'm not getting as many clicks. So then it's time to change up the headline a little bit.
Awesome. Well, I think we're going to wrap things up here. This has been a really great hangout. Thank you again, Barbara, for coming here. And sorry, what's your granddaughter's name? What's her name, Barbara?
Addison.
Addison, thank you for being on our call today. I can tell you're going to be a star in the future. Won't be long. Grandma's going to have you doing her marketing. It's that simple.
That would be nice.
Yeah, why not, hey? Well, this has been a great call. I hope you guys have picked up some tips today. Thank you, Barbara, for being here. Thank you, Sean, for being on the panel. Just a reminder, we're going to be on hiatus for a couple weeks as we're off in Victoria. We'll be back March 9th, I believe, will be our next hangout. So keep an eye out that. I'll send the information out. You guys are awesome. This is Janet Legere from Contact List Builder. Keep marketing. Stay consistent. You guys can make this work. Love you all. See you next time.